to the network team. It will be there in the sent items. We have sent multiple times to the network team.
How frequent is this Tableau server being
Over the
down?
weekends, sometimes it happens.
Okay. And are there reports that go out on the weekends?
No, yes, reports will go.
Okay.
All the reports will go.
Okay. And let's say the server is down and the reports haven't been delivered. Is there like an alert set up for that,
Yeah,
letting us know that report?
we need to send a mail notification to them, like these and all reports won't be delivered today.
I get that, but I'm saying, like, let's say we forgot to check whether the Tableau server is up or down, and
No,
the
we will not
reports
come to
didn't.
another one. We will not
Okay,
come to another.
so there is
We
no
manually
alert
will
set
check
up
that
in
one.
case the reports don't go
No,
out.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Like generally we used to send. We got this mail right. Generally in this way, we need to send a mail to the network team. Network team only will take a look and they'll come back to us. CC Tony. Tony is the guy. Generally, I CC Tony and Christina. Then network team. Cloud team. We need to send a mail. Okay. What they do, right? They will spin up the server. Once the server is spin up, right? What steps we need to do means there are three reports, right? One is stored pack, QSR, and 13 week, right? All these three reports will not be delivered, and the data all are extract. Okay, you can see these double cylinder means that is an extract.
Hmm.
If it is not extract, here it will come as a live. It will be
Hmm.
obvious. It will show as live. As here it is showing as extract. All these reports should be extracted manually. Again, why? Because the at which is scheduled time the server is down, right? So we need to extract all these things manually. We need to let uh, Tony Posey, I think. So Tony Posey to refresh all these things, or we can, in the same way as we looped Christina, right? We can inform the Christina also, like, can you please refresh these data sources?
We don't have access to do that.
We don't have access. No, we don't have access. Only Christina or Tony can do this one. Christina only max she'll do. Once she confirm, right, go and she'll confirm like the reports as she has refreshed. Okay, everything will fell in queue as she did immediately. It won't go. Okay, everything will fell in queue. We can see whether it has been refreshed or not here. Here is a right. There will be time. Okay, in this
Hmm.
time, if you see that latest time, think like now 6:30 p.m. Okay, she has refreshed at 6:30. It should be beyond 6:30. It should not be less than 6:30.
Hmm.
You got my point, right? This one in exclude these kind of things. Okay, this is like weekly one. So we know monthly one. This we won't bother about this monthly, and these also monthly. Apart
Mhm.
from rest all, whatever reports are there, right? Those should be time should be greater than 6:30 p.m. It should not be less than 6:30 p.m.
So
If it is
when you,
less,
I got that
yeah.
point. So when you reach out to Christina regarding refreshing the data sources, do you mention that specifically which data source, or you just mention the
No,
report?
she will do all. She will do. She will do. You can just ask, can you please refresh this data source of SOPAC QSR and 13
Okay.
week. 13 week is alive, so not require 13 weeker. Once 13 weeker is upright, automatically it will pick up.
Okay. So 13 weeker, the data source is live. We don't need to refresh it. Store report back. And what's the other third one?
QSR and store report,
QSR. Both are extracts.
both are extracts.
Okay.
Okay, this as we doesn't maintain, right? We don't have permissions to these two reports. That's the reason I'm clearly saying that we need to ask her. Okay,
Hmm.
once she has refreshed, right? We might be sending a delay notification to the stores, right? That we should say as it is resolved, and we are sending the reports. Okay, what should be done, right? We have a job here. Okay, under reports, we have a activated job which will send the reports automatically. This one, okay. This job daily it will runs on that day, but if the Tableau server issue is also there, this job will be running. Okay, what we set up, right? This job, what do generally, if any, it will export all these reports in the form of PDF. It will save in one location and it will send to the mails to the stores. What this do, if any one of the store it is unable to connect at that particular time, there might be any server issue at that particular time. What it will do, it will try 3 times for each store. So this will be keep on running. It won't fail. It will be running as soon as we saw this down, right? What we do is I generally go and abort this job as there is no sense running this at that particular time. So I generally go and I abort this one. Once the server is up and all the data sources have been refreshed, I trigger this job. Okay, I will just trigger this job. This one,
Mm.
this
Okay.
job. Uh, this job, what it will do again, it will try to download all these things and it will send to the stores. Okay, then for suppose if this job also fails, stating 1 or 2 stores might be okay, then it might be failed to send. We'll get an error stating that into our mailbox, or we'll get that notification. We'll get to our mailbox. We'll get like these stores have been failed today. Okay, what here is the right, all the stores has been exported. In the same way, we'll get like what another store has been failed. What we have already automated, this retry is job is the right. This job
Mm.
automatically it will triggers. But suppose if this doesn't trigger, we go and check as soon as we got the mail. We need to go and check and trigger this retry job. This retry job automatically pick that stores whatever already failed. That
Mm.
alone it will send to the stores again.
Okay.
This is the Tableau server issue. Clearly on QSN and store pack, this is the Tableau server issue. For that
So
will trigger also into trigger the job. Go
in
ahead,
case
sorry.
the Tableau server is down, the export job, would it fail or would it keep running?
It will be running. I said right, it will be keep on running because it will fail after 120 minutes or it will fail around 180 minutes, running after 180 minutes. I don't prefer this job to run, okay, that because the resources and all it will be utilizing. I don't want to that happen, okay. So I will go on aboard this job. It's up to the investigator who is working at that time whether he can let the job run or he about the job. Okay, there is no any issues on if we let this job run because obviously it will fail. We none of the stores will be uh, picked up.
Mm-hmm.
One day asked to abort it, right? For example, the server is up and data has not been refreshed. This job is running in manually. Same time, that may extract the jobs with the data yesterday's one, right? Then the stores will get all information which is incorrect. That's the reason I generally abort this job.
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
got right
Yeah.
because these data those will be refreshing. That will take time. Server has been up, and this job is simultaneously speaking is running. So what this job do? This job go and fetch whatever data is there. It don't recognize that it is yesterday's data or not. It's just go and download the reports and it will send. Again, we need to send that notification to the store stating that the report which has been delivered is incorrect. And there will
Mm.
be a lot of incidents they will be creating, call into customer support like this and all
Yeah.
is incorrect. That
Yeah.
and all will loop again multiple things. Instead of that, I generally go on about this job. Once we got confirmation from them, and after this data source has been refreshed, after seeing everything has been refreshed manually, then only I will go and restart these jobs.
Okay. Uh, so in case you abort this job midway, let's say it has been running for 30 minutes and whoever is monitoring gets to know the Tableau server is down or there is some issue, let's say the extract didn't run for some reason, would it be that like 50% of the stores have been
No,
published the report or
no,
is
no,
it
no,
at
no.
the end
If
all
Tableau
the
server is down, it will be blank. It cannot connect to that data source. To Tableau server, it can't connect.
Okay, so
So,
Tableau server is up, but let's say for some reason the extracts didn't refresh, or if
oh,
they
got it.
refresh, there is no latest data. Some
Okay.
upstream pipeline, there were some failures, so there is no latest data. When you abort this job midway, is it like 50% of the stores have been published that report, or
Published.
is it
Yes, 50%. Whatever it will show, whatever reports has been delivered, it will be there in the store.
Where can we check that status?
In the log you can check the status.
Hmm. And you abort this job midway and you sort of rerun it after the
It'll start
extracts
from
have
beginning.
after the okay, it will run from beginning. And do we
Beginning.
need
It'll
to
start from beginning.
communicate this to, let's say, 50% of the stores that the previous reports were stale or something like that?
Instead of that, we can directly send to entice. Uh, you need to go see here to see what locations you need to copy these locations. It will be again manual work. Instead of that, we
Mm-hmm.
generally send a delay notification to everyone stating that this report is incorrect. If it is delivered, please ignore. If not
Okay.
delivered, it will be delayed.
Okay. Got it.
Here it will be having the what and all
Got it.
locations has been done.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I doesn't prefer you to go and take manually what and all has been delivered because it will again will take a lot of time to us to
Yeah.
copy entire thing. We need to send two different mails. Again, it will cause a lot of issues. Instead of that, we can say that if it is delivered, please ignore. As it is having data issue,
Got
we
it.
will be resending the new reports.
Mm.
Yeah, this is one part, okay, which
Mm.
we are not holding this one. Another part is OFI. This is all live, okay. These all are live. Once we have any server issue, uh, these reports will be delivered, okay, as per schedule 8 a.m. If the server is not picked up by 8 a.m., same. We already might inform to the every to send a P3 notification to everyone. Like today, these warning reports won't be delivered. We generally include all these reports like QSR, store pack, 13 weeker, OFI. Uh, these all reports we will generally say that this won't be delivered today. These four reports will let them not deliver. It won't be delivered. Okay. Once the server is up, what I generally do, right? I go here and I refresh the data source here. We'll be having the option like refreshing these live, so it will take time, okay, to
Mm.
buffer. Here it is there, right? We can refresh this one. Refresh data in the view.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I refresh this one. Once this is done right, as it is live, the it will cope up with the data. No need to do refreshing and all here going and manually refreshing and all. Just I need to go to the report. I need to click the button. It automatically refresh it. What
Mm.
I here to do, right? If it is urging, okay, I got around 7:30 like that. I'm well and good. I can ignore it. Is coming around 7:40. The server has been up. There we can't do anything. We'll be working on 13 week and all these reports already. It will be delivered. So what we do, right? I generally go and open this report and I manually refresh this one again and I send these reports right to these guys again. Why? Because the data will be old data. So I'll be sending this report again to them. What I do, I just click this I select this one, change frequency. Here I go. There will be every 30 minutes. Okay. I'll select this every 30 minutes. Then the report will be delivered. See now 6:45, right? If I click every 30 minutes, the report will be delivered around 7:10. Okay. Once the report is delivered, we'll come to know here. Okay, when it has been delivered. Here it will show up the date. Once
Mm.
it is done, I need to go back and again I need to change this frequency to daily 8 a.m. Is
Mm.
that what we schedule, right? So daily 8 a.m. I'm just going to replace this one. Why I keep daily every 30 seconds, why you use, right? That is the only the chance which we have for the nearest, okay, whenever there is any data issue or whenever there is any server issue, this I generally prefer this one because it will deliver the reports very fast. Other than that, here will be having some times, okay, that won't be feasible for us at that particular time. So I just go on keep every 30 minutes, but we need to make sure that once the report is been delivered, we need to change it back to daily 8 a.m. because or else the report will be keep on it will be
Yep.
sent to them every 30 minutes. Again, it will cause an issue for them. They may come back stating that we are getting this report multiple times. Can you pause like that? So whoever is working at that particular time, right? We need to keep an eye on this. and we need to make sure that we are changing back to daily ATM immediately once the report is delivered. Uh, if it is went, don't change immediately like 7 o'clock, right? Don't go and change immediately 7 o'clock like daily 8 a.m. It might be went into queue. As soon as we change it, right, the Tableau server think like it should be delivered daily 8 a.m., not now. So whatever has been went to queue, right, it won't be delivered. Uh, Again, the date will be changed to next day. Instead of that, I will wait and see this date has to be updated as it should be more than 7 p.m. Okay, as I kept 7 p.m. right, every 30 minutes, it has to be delivered more than 7 p.m. Okay, whenever I got see time here, I go generally and update. Why I'm saying right? See, I kept this on daily 8 a.m. Okay, but it delivered at 8:04. As it went to queue, right, it will take some time, for 4 to 5 minutes. So we need to give the buffer time 4 to 5 minutes, and we need to once this is updated here, I go and change the frequency to daily 8 a.m. Any doubts?
No, all good.
Yeah, there is one more issue for this OFI. Uh,
Quick questions
we'll
on
get
that.
this issue.
So
Sorry.
yeah, quick question on that one. Do we have like documentation on the timings, like a
A
mapping
recommendation on
wherein
is nothing. Daily ETMs, it has to be delivered, right? Whenever the server is down, we are not sure when it will come up. So I generally go and change the frequency to every 30 minutes only. Because see, why I am telling that in every 30 minutes, here, or suppose the server has been up at 10 a.m., okay? For 10 a.m. I can't
no,
see anything near to 10 a.m. here.
I'm asking about the mappings, like some sort of documentation where we can do a reference because it will be impossible for us to memorize everything during this meeting, right?
Sorry, I did not got you. Sorry. Can you a little bit slower or any other people can let what he asked?
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking about some sort of documentation wherein we can find some like timings wherein
Yeah,
it
admit.
is. So,
So there is one Excel sheet which Satish, Anuj are working on. It will have a list of all the reports that we support or manage, all the schedules, what the report URL is, all that is being documented. I
okay,
will share
okay.
that link after the meeting.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sorry, man. I cannot got that point. Sorry.
No worries.
Yep, no worries, yeah.
There is, yeah, there is one more issue, okay, for OF5. What happens, right? The OF5, it's a file-based data source, which will be based at S3 path. We'll pick the data from S3 path and we'll push to database. Okay, sync will be run morning, in A shift time, and transform will be running in my timing, okay, afternoon timings. Whenever I got this right, like there will be a case where the sync job did not got data when the file might not place at the particular time when the sync job got ran. Okay, so at the time we'll get this QC fail. This QC generally what shares, right? This fail when there is no data. Okay, then we have given all these information. We have the sensitivity for this one. As soon as I get this QC right, what I do is I go here and I pause this reports. Pausing in the sense there is no any other option than changing the frequency. Okay, I just go and change to PM. Okay, this job runs AM. I for safer side, I'll go and I change this one to PM. That should be 11:30 PM. 1 second. Uh, See, I keep as daily 9:30 p.m. This is the max PM. Okay, I used to get. So I'll keep as daily 9:30 p.m. This job will not, these reports won't be delivered. Why? Because in to be a safer side, I just push this one frequency to next day. Okay, if the data is not coming till next day, so I have that until that I have time. So the reports won't be delivered. Um, First, I go and pause this report. Pausing the sense, I just go and change the frequency of that reports. Once the frequency has been changed, I go and send a delay notification to these users. Already it is there in sent items. We have bookmarked it also. OF5, if you see here, right, OF5, I have bookmarked it. This one we need to send for the DNA, sorry, DBA team, stating that today file has not been received. So they will work on it, okay? And the same way, I already bookmarked, someone might be removed, okay? For OF5, delay notification also is there. I will try to make it a bookmark here. So they can just forward to that users, like today's report will be delivered late due to the data issue. What
How much
next we do, right?
how much
Sorry.
buffer time do we have since like after that QC fails?
The
Uh,
QC2 here, it will be max 30 minutes.
so QC is scheduled to run every day at 7:30 a.m.
Yeah, yes, yes. If you see here, uh, the timings have shown 6 p.m. Okay, I generally get at 6 p.m.
Hmm.
The report is delivered. Sorry, that might be late. On the day it got late, the report already got delivered. We
Hmm.
might ask them to ignore that one. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, Most previously it was no, sorry. Then it is late. It is being getting late.
So we should be updating the schedule of this QC then.
No, the based on the transform, yeah, we need to check on that. One second, let me check this. 1 second. 8 a.m. means it should be 6:30 p.m. Right? Yeah. Um, Generally, I used to have buffer time. I'm not sure. 1 second. 6 p.m. means 8:30. Okay, that by the time it has been delivered.
Hmm.
Yeah, we need to change this one.
Hmm. Okay.
The QC we need to change. Uh, or else we need to move this one to 9 p.m. But previously Ranjit asked as these guys log in by 8 o'clock. They should be get the report as soon as they delivered. So they'll check that what communication I got. So we can move this QC to prior time.
Hmm. Okay.
Once we are sending the mail right to DBA, once they come back stating that the data is up, what we need to do, right? Here, the steps are there here. We need to trigger the sync job. We have a sync job. This is the sync job, okay? This sync job automatically triggers the transform. Once the transform is succeeded, this is the this sync job automatically triggers the transform, okay?
Hmm.
Once the transform is succeeded, the data will be up uh, to the database.
So before we trigger the sync job, who from the sourcing team has to be reached out to get a
DBA team.
confirmation?
DBA team will let us know like the reports as the data has been up now. They'll let
Okay.
us know.
Okay.
We'll send a mail.
And
If still they do not respond right in the DBA group, we'll ask them to take a look on that one.
hmm.
Most of the times nowadays, whenever we are sending a mail, they are not responding. We follow up with Anuj, and Anuj used to say them to take a look on that.
Hmm.
Then they started working on that. As soon as they inform us the data is up, they place the file on the particular location. We generally
Hmm.
trigger the sync job. The sync job automatically triggers the transform. Once this is done right,
Hmm.
uh, we can run the SQL query. There should be a SQL query for this one. Uh, it should be here. No, sorry, not SQL query. We can rerun this QA, right, which we got right. We can run this QA the QA will succeed. Okay, it won't fail.
QC.
This QC we can run.
Hmm.
Once this QC got succeeded, that means the data has been up. Then again, what I do generally go here and, as I said previously, right, I refresh this one again. The data source is not necessary to refresh all the time, but to be cautious, right, I generally go here and I refresh the data source here. As it is a live, automatically it picks, but to be on second I generally go and refresh this data. Once this data is up, then I go and change the subscription. As I said that we need to go and change this frequency uh, to every 30 minutes. Okay,
Hmm.
once the report has been delivered here again, we need to change that to daily day.
Hmm. Okay. And can you show where that QC job is set up?
This QC in Databricks, right? 1 second.
How is it scheduled on Databricks directly or through Afterbatch?
No, no, it is scheduled on Databricks only.
Okay.
It's not real. 1 second.
It will be in alerts, I believe. Mm, yeah.
This one.
Okay. Okay. Here it says 7:30.
Actually, generally it is to come around 5:30 for me, okay? But the timing which is showing, I'm not sure what happening
Yeah,
here.
okay.
We have 30 minutes of buffer time. To be frank, I can tell you that
Okay.
we have 30 minutes of buffer time.
Hmm.
No need to worry. As soon as this come right, I will not be monitoring, right? Some other people will be monitoring. They'll be letting me know. So I
Okay.
go and pause this report as soon as it comes.
Hmm.
Uh, Once again, this report has been delivered, right? We'll communicate to them like the issue has been resolved and the reports will be delivered. I will check and bookmark those links. Okay, previously it was bookmarked. I'm not sure someone might be removed uh, without knowing, or I'm not really not sure. I have already bookmarked. I'll search for that the delay notification which I sent. I'll
Yeah.
bookmark here.
Okay. Yeah, or maybe just forward them to all the people who are in the call. Just
Yeah, or else you can go here. Okay. Who and all are there? I can show. I will subject line. I will share. You
yeah,
can get it from there.
yeah, that's fine.
Or if you want to forward, I sure I will search and I will forward to everyone. Uh, that's fine. I We have one, two, three things. Okay, one is like server is down. What action we do, and second thing is if data is not popped up, what action we do. Okay. Second thing is right from the Tableau side. What we now doing, right? Daily we are refreshing the data source because of that active batch SQL. That as Rohan I said, I am working on that. Once that is done, I'll try to automate everything. Okay. I have still 7 days time. You might think 7 days. I have still 7 days. Okay, there is a lot of time. This 7 days time, I will try to complete it. If not, I will let you know. It's because of the system levels only I am getting delayed. Okay, I'm not having proper access on that. I'm daily researching.
Yeah,
Still I'm not able to get that one. Once it's done right, I will let you guys
we
know.
can have a separate call on that. No worries.
Yeah, sure, sure. Here I'm letting you know what action, if that is not happening right, I won't let you know what we are doing right.
Hmm.
That's the reason I'm letting you know here.
Okay.
We generally, this is a desktop version. Everyone should be having access to the desktop to refresh this dashboard. Okay. Why? Because on Thursday we are refreshing daily because Anuj is checking their accounts, and if anything is spiked up, he will ask us what the issue. Okay, that's the reason I generally ask to close on appropriate comments, and I ask to close the instance on day to day. Okay, because after a week we don't remember what happened at that particular time. So if we close on the same day, right, that might help. As we need to open this dashboard, and what we need to do means here data is there, right? Under data, there is refresh all extracts. If you Google also, it will get this information will get in the Google also. You no need to worry if you forgot about this information. You will get this information, okay? You don't need to worry anywhere. Right click on the data source name. This is like individually, okay? I'm doing for entire connection. So what I do, data, refresh all extracts. I click this one, okay? And it
Yeah.
will ask password. I'm not sharing password now because it's recording. That's the reason I'm saying I can't share the
Yeah.
password. I just click refresh. Here we need to give our password.
Is it
This will refresh. Okay,
is
here
it
we will get,
if the password is that client
yeah, which I
secret?
shared to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
here
Not
it's there,
individual
right?
token or anything like that, right? The
No, no,
reporting
nothing,
workspace
nothing,
and
nothing. Everything is
service
being
accounts.
provided by the organization service. Yes.
Okay.
Here it is. Why it is coming into? Because I had not given the password, so it is coming into.
Hmm.
If, for example, I'm saying everything is refreshed, right? We'll get a tick mark here.
How long
This
does
is
it
now
take?
currently extracting. Sorry,
How long does it take for the refreshes to
30
complete?
minutes.
30
30
minutes.
minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Before this, we are refreshing before this. What I do, right? If sync job is there, we have the sync job, right? Under syncs, there is a service now.
Yeah. Service incident tables. Yeah.
Yeah, this is their asset. Under asset, we'll be having this job, okay? Daily incident
Hmm.
detail job. We need to go and trigger this job. Whatever date it might be, okay? I just go and I trigger this job before
Hmm.
refreshing.
Okay.
I'll make sure if you see it will be having multiple times. 6 a.m. means I refresh at 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. I generally trigger and I will ask team members to close the incidents. Once they
Hmm.
confirm me right, I just trigger and because I want to reduce the uncategorized count. Okay, that's the reason I
Yeah.
ask them to do it and I trigger multiple times and I just refresh this job.
Okay.
Okay, what is the indication that this has been refreshed? Here, two things we can notice. One on the top right hand side here, top right, you will get the date and time when it has been refreshed. In the same way, here it will show up. Okay, it will show up tick mark. If it is failed, it will show us into. Okay, if it is failed, again we need to start it from beginning. Okay, we need to go to data and same data, refresh all extracts.
Hmm.
I need to refresh all the extracts, not singly. So I just click on the refresh all the extracts.
Okay.
Okay, and I give password. This takes half an hour. You can do whatever work you can do. It's not necessary that you need to stay on this page, but your video should be up. Uh, it's not like I refresh and go out. I come back. Okay, if video got disconnected, this won't occur. This won't happen.
Hmm.
I have not tried until now. Like I always be in this page, not in this page. I used to be in the VDA, so I
Okay.
used to simultaneously do other works, and even simultaneously I can trigger this job and I will refresh this one because my third one. Okay, my main is third service now incident. This is the fourth one. I have custom SQL and failed. This failed 24 hours is right. This is from active batch. Okay, this will take around 20 minutes. This alone will take around 20 minutes. So this job generally run 11 to 20, 11 minutes to max 15 minutes. Okay, I have enough time. So I trigger this job, and as soon as I trigger that one, I'll come and I refresh. These both can do simultaneously. Any doubts here? Once this is refreshed, right, I need to go and change the date here. Okay. For example, I'm refreshing today. Okay, it should be today minus one. That it should be 13th date. Um, if I change right the dashboard, the structure will change. Wherever I need to change because here in the service now, um, in all the dashboards, I need to go manually and I need to change. Why I am doing here manually, right? These have different things. Okay, that's the reason I have not pop up everywhere. Same. I use different date field there. So I need to go to the every dashboard and select this date and I need to change this to today minus one. Okay. Uh, once this is done, you don't need to worry like if it is coming blurred or nothing, it won't go to the server. Okay. In the server, it will be correct. If you still feel that it might be causing some issue, you just click here. Is the white page is there, right? If you click on this white page, the blurred screen will go off. No need to worry about that. And once everything is done, My data is up on my desktop, okay? It won't reflect on the server. So what I need to go to is server, click on the server and publish workbook, okay? I need to publish this workbook. It'll show which location, okay? This is prod, says prod, and what is the name of this one? And make sure that all the passwords are embedded, okay? Now it will be embedded when someone has downloaded and they're refreshing, right? This will may change. So we need to make sure this should be embedded. Why it should be embedded, right? If someone is logging to the server, it will not ask them to provide the password, okay? The
Yeah.
password which we had, they should not be having. That's the
Yeah.
reason I'm saying it should be embedded. Again, they'll come back and they may ask us to provide the passwords. So click on this one as embedded password and make sure that you are clicking on this two, okay? What this shows, right? It will show the sheet as a tabs and this will show the sections and all, okay? So make sure this to be selected and publish this dashboard, okay? Generally as I while publishing while refreshing only I used to give the password so it won't ask at this time. It will show as it's already exists. You want to overwrite, just click on overwrite this one. Once
One
this is
second.
overwrite,
Can you
yeah,
click on that publish?
that's what I need to give the password now.
No, what I saw was this data lake prod workspace, right? Shouldn't this be pointing to reporting prod?
No, no, still I have not refreshed this one. I am still working on another dashboard that is here. This is here. This one is having retail, okay. This is the old dashboard. Once this is done, I'll copy everything to here. Then it will be as retail.
Retail or reporting?
Reporting, sorry, then it will be reporting.
Okay, so you will be doing that maybe next couple
Once
of
that
days.
I said right, I am working on the calculations on it. Once this is done, I need to replace everything there.
Okay,
Once this workbook is done, this link it will come as retail. Sorry, reporting.
okay.
Yeah, after publishing, right, this page you'll get. This is the page we generally get, okay? You don't need to log in or you don't need to do anything. This will take time. If you click on the publish from Tableau server to going to here, it will take two to 3 minutes. You just wait. You can do other works by clicking publishing. Or whatever you work do, right? This page automatically pop up. So it is confirmation that it got delivered to the server. Even how you can check, right? If you go to the server, if you still feel like that, uh, here it will show the time, okay, when it is modified. Don't go for extract, okay? This is the extract which is showing on the Tableau server. Server, it has been extracted on 2025, where we had not used active batch custom SQL. Previously, it was scheduled automatically, so it was extracting here only. So don't see this time, only see this modified time, okay? This confirms like if it is recently published, here it will show as the recently date. Yesterday I have published, still I have not refreshed because I want to show this to, I thought to show this one, but I checked with the team, they said not to show the passwords and all, so I have not refreshed yet. I will refresh when the this session is done and I will publish the server. Any doubts until now in the refreshing? Here, two things only we are going to do. One is like refresh all extract. When the refresh is done, we are going to change these dates. After changing the dates, we go to the server and publish this workbook. And while publishing the workbook, we should make sure that we are keeping all workbooks are embedded. This is very critical, okay? Make sure all the passwords are embedded and publish the workbook. That's it. On Thursday, it should be done before 8 a.m. So make sure that we have published this one around 7 o'clock. Why I am saying 7 o'clock? When everyone are working in the active batch, okay, and everyone, all the jobs are running in the Databricks. The Tableau will take 1 hour. Where it is 30 minutes, it will move to the 1 hour, okay. there is a huge time frame difference. Okay, if you think that I have a lot of time, it will be edge. The data sometimes it may take long. If you might forgot, you will be doing other works and you might forgot that to publish. Okay, even after refreshing. So that's the reason I'm saying try to complete publishing by 7 a.m. Means you need to start your work around 6 a.m. on Thursdays. Rest of the days, if before Anuj comes, we can refresh and we can publish. Only on Thursday, it's like we need to refresh the data before we need to start refreshing at 6 a.m. We need to 6 a.m. Uh, this job will be automatically triggered daily 6 a.m. Once this triggered, right, you don't need to trigger again there. You can directly come here and refresh the data. After refreshing, you need to change the dates. After changing the dates, go to the server, publish the workbook. What is any doubts here?
Can we automate this?
That's what I said, right? This automation in the server we can do, not in the desktop. For the server, we have two active batch data sources. That active batch data sources, we don't have ServiceNow account for that one. I am asking from 2 years. To be frank, I do not got that passwords. If it is, we got the password, the
So
ServiceNow
active
account for that one.
batch,
We can,
active batch underlying queries just power one page of this whole workbook, right?
yeah,
Okay. If we sort of remove that for now, that specific page, is it something that we can automate?
yeah, we can automate that one. If you remove this one from here, we can automate this and this. These two are from ActiveWatch.
Okay. And how soon can we automate this?
So in the sense, if you remove these two, it will be automated in 5 minutes.
Automated in 5 minutes. So no user has to log in at 7 a.m. and
No
do this
user
check.
can need to log in at 7 a.m.
And that date filters that you said, changing that
Yeah, that
anchor date.
that one alone, it's here it is showing a these date fields I'm using. This one I need to fix these dates. Here it is date range 7, right? Instead of date range, I need to use regular date, okay? Here date range no more, it will be having different date. Whenever I'm using date range, right, we can't refresh. The data will be the same. Okay, whatever I select and publish, right? Only that it will be this date range completely will be removed. I used to use normal date where it will pick up last 7 days data automatically.
Okay. So if we remove those two pages, we don't have to worry about any
Yeah, we don't need to
refresh.
worry about it.
Okay,
Yes,
let me talk to Anuj on this. Okay, I mean the plan is to remove any dependency on active batch databases.
I got it that one. Yeah, for sure. I'll let you know. Uh, if it is not possible, I will inform you and I will delete it by Tuesday. I will inform you by Tuesday. No need to worry.
Okay, okay.
Give it 1 or 2 days time because I almost done with this last page, which
Hmm.
is having this 24 hours, right? It is
Hmm.
almost done. I
Okay.
need to work on the other one. Okay,
Hmm.
this having the jobs which is failed for that entire day, last 7 days. Okay, how many times it has been failed and how many minutes it has taken to recover. That's calculation I'm still working. Once this is done right, we can I can say that it is completely automated. If you feel this is not necessary, for sure, there is nothing wrong on that. Okay, I will just remove this one and I will publish to the server by changing this date. Okay, I need to do only the change in the date, this date filter. I'll
Yeah.
keep normal date filter where it will pick last 7 days. That also it will pick our last 7 days data only. You don't need to worry about that. It
Hmm.
will pick last 7 days of data and it will be pushed to the server.
Okay. I
Give me
think.
1 day time. That's it. If that
Okay.
1 day time, if on Monday, if I'm not able to do on Tuesday, for sure I'll let the team know and I will complete this one by Wednesday and I will publish it. To Thursday, it will be automated.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the completely Tableau things. Okay. Once server is down, we need to send a mail. I'm just refreshing again. Once server is down, right, we'll be getting a blank page. Okay, like just blank page. Like this, we'll be getting entirely blank page will be there. You won't see any of these breadcrumbs. Okay, anything we can't see anything here. you entirely will be blank page. If it is a blank page, as soon as we log in, we need to check this one. Why I'm saying as soon as we log in, right? Then only the reports and all starts. Okay, around 5 a.m. something the reports generally starts. Not 5 a.m. 1 second. I might wrong on the time. Sorry, 1 second. 7 o'clock. Okay, you have till time till 7. No issues. But I generally go on as soon as I log in. I generally go and see this one. Why? Because the server team and all they need to work on this entire thing, right? So as soon as I log in, first my priority is like I need to log in and see whether Tableau server is up or not. I make this one as a priority. So it's up to you guys whether you are checking or not. I'm not complaining on anything. I just go and log in and I just check this one. If server is up, well and good. If it is not, we need to send a notification to everyone. Like the Tableau server is down, they will be working on that. We need to send a delay notification to everyone stating that these reports QSR scorecard OF5, these three reports will be delayed today. Once they fix the issue, right, we need to ask Christina to refresh the data sources. We can see here, okay, whether the data source has been refreshed or not. If once the data sources have been refreshed, here will show the time. Uh, After the refresh is done, I go and trigger this job. If the job is ran already, I just abort this job. If it is running, okay. Obviously, it won't be completed because the server is down. It won't go and connect to the server. It will be running for 180 minutes to 200 minutes. So I just go and abort this one in order to sometimes if server is up, it may fetch the wrong data. In order to avoid those things, I just go on about this job. Once I got confirmation the data has been up, uh, the report is having accurate data, I go and trigger this job. Okay. Once this job is completed, I will send it resolve notification to the again. I will send the resolve notification to everyone. This one part. Second part is right here. The server is down. We have this OFI report where we need to send a notification to them like today the reports will be delayed, right? Already we send notification. So what we do, right? We go here to AFI report and I change as it is a live. I change this subscription, okay? The frequency of the subscription to you every 30 minutes. When the report is delivered, again I will go and change this to 8 a.m. This is when the server is down. There is another issue where we'll be getting the QC failure. At that time, we'll be sending the we'll be pausing these reports. Pausing in the sense I need to go and change this date, okay? Like PM, search to PM. We'll be getting a 9:30 PM something, daily 9:30 PM. I just select this one daily 9:30 PM, change frequency, and I go and send a notification to everyone. To DBA, I will send like the data is not up, and even I send to these stakeholders like today's report will be delivered late. Once it's done, these guys will work. DBA team will be working on the data. Once they confirm everything is done, we have the compliance page. What we need to do, okay? We need to go and trigger this sync job, okay? Once this sync job is done, there is a transform job. I'll give these parsing jobs and transform jobs what we need to trigger. Okay. Uh, as per my knowledge, this should be automatically triggered in the transform job. If it is not, you go and check the transform job. I'll give these parts to you guys. No need to worry.
Okay.
Once it's done, I generally go and run this QC again to see whether the data is up or not. If the QC is succeeded, uh, we are well and good. If not, we need to go and cross check with the DBA team. Like still we are facing the issue. Okay. Uh, if they confirm like something until now we not got that kind of scenario. Whenever they say that it is up, it will be up. But suppose still the QC is failing, I'm letting you know, guys. Like just go and knock their door again. If they confirm again some issue happened from their end, we need to and they process the file again. We need to start triggering the sync job. The sync job will trigger the transform. Once this is done, again I will go and before refreshing, right? I generally go and trigger this QC again. I need the QC should be succeeded; it should not fail. That's the reason I'm keep on telling you before changing the subscription. Okay, before delivering the reports, the QC should be succeeded. When the QC is succeeded, I go back and I deliver the reports. I will change the frequency into daily, sorry, every 30 minutes. Once the report is delivered here, it will show up here. Okay. Once the report is done, I will go back and change the frequency again to daily 8 a.m. I think I know that one. This is very doing same process, but as we are holding this report, it is mandatory to do this process without any failure. Okay, that's the reason I'm saying again and again on this particular OFI. Once it's done right, uh, we'll be sending result notification to the clients. I'll bookmark here. I'll search that one. I'll bookmark here, and I'll try to send you people what all mails are there. This is done from the server side. Second thing is like we need to refresh the dashboard. Before refreshing, I generally go and trigger the sync job which we had under the syncs service now incident one. And I just refresh this dashboard. Okay, once this is done, I publish this onto the server. I'll make sure that, no, sorry, I'll change these dates. I'll change the dates in the entire dashboard, and I'll make sure that while before publishing, all the data sources should be embedded. If it is embedded, and it should be delivered. Why I'm saying it should be embedded, because the password you can't share to everyone. Okay, what we are using, that's the reason it should be embedded. Click here and make select all as embedded. It will automatically show as embedded. Then while refreshing, you don't need to be on this page, but make sure that you are working some work in the inside VDA. If VDA got disconnected and this refresh has been gone, again we need to sit and work, okay, on the refresh. Again it will take half an hour time. That's the reason I'm letting you guys to be on the VDA whenever you're refreshing on this.
Okay.
Any doubts until now? Yeah, one more thing I forgot. Okay, sometimes we get the QSR and QSR job. Okay, if all that we have already automated everything. If for suppose there is a store, so we'll get here like so and so store has been failed. Make sure that you are going under the reports, whatever it is. It might be QSR, or it might be certain weaker, or it might be store report back. Okay, we go and check whether this retry job is executing or not. If this retry job is not executing, we need to trigger this retry job. Any doubts?
All good from my side.
The timings are mandatory. Okay, make sure. It might be thinking like board saying again and again. This will cause a lot of buzz. They'll come back by mails and all, like we are getting multiple times this reports and all. That's the reason I'm keep on saying that whenever you are changing any subscription time, right, just keep an eye on this one only, um, or keep any alarm. I just prefer like I keep an eye on this one. So I generally go on as soon as it is delivered, I go and change this date and time immediately.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Sandeep. It was pretty elaborative. And let's see what Anuj says regarding those two active batch pages. And if you're able to
Sure.
figure it out how to switch it to Databricks, perfect. Else, maybe we'll just plan to remove those two pages for now.
Yeah, sure. Give me time till Monday. Monday in the sense Tuesday morning, I will let you know as soon as you log in, like if it's possible, if I have completed or not. I completed one, other one I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
If that one is done from mine, I will let you know that it is done. Or else, if you want to remove that two pages which is not accurate, we can remove those two. And I need to work on the filters. When the filter is done, that report is completely automated. Right, Wednesday it
Okay.
will be automated completely when you guys come in.
Yeah. Perfect. Sounds good. Any questions from anyone?
Or else, if you think like it is too late, you can let me know on Monday itself. I'll work on Tuesday, and Wednesday I will test it. Test it in the sense on the filters. Okay,
Hmm.
whatever I have used, right? I will test on Tuesday. Wednesday itself, Wednesday I will confirm whether it's a complete automated, because uh, I don't want you guys to be worried again once this transition has been completed. That's the reason I'm doing. If you can check with him today, and you can let me know on Monday also, no issues.
Okay.
I will make sure that everything is done on Monday only. You can check with him and let me know. By Monday, if you want, I will completely change everything to. I will delete those two and I will work on the filters. And I will test on Tuesday how it is going by keeping subscription to you and Anuj. If it is fine, well, on from Wednesday onwards it will be live.
Okay. One quick
You can
question.
check and let
So
me know.
we usually refresh these data incident dashboard underlying data sets one day prior, right? Just to see what report will be sent out tomorrow. Once it is automated.
No, I just check daily. Not I just check daily. I refresh daily and I check daily what
Okay.
how the it is going on. If it is automated, you no need to check. See, the other reports are
No need
already
to
automated.
publish
So
or anything, right? It should
nothing. It
automatically.
is OFI. It is already it is going automatically, right? It will be
Yeah.
automated. Same
Okay.
day.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
You just check with him and let me know if he asks to remove those two. Uh, I'll remove and I'll work on from Monday morning. You'll work on the filters.
Hmm.
The filters it won't be as how it is that for sure. I am just confirming you. This date range filter, if it is the date range filter, there is no way it will pick up the latest date. Okay, I already googled it. Um, Regarding that, there are a lot of they are given a lot of feedbacks to the Tableau Snowflake also. We have raised a ticket to Snowflake. Still, we not got any update because if multiple people has issue same concern, right, then only they'll work on that. So there is nothing related to that. Okay, they said like instead of going for relative days, you can go normal days, where it automatically picks. There we can have a calculation where it automatically picks last 7 days and will throw up the report. Whenever we are using the relative dates, this is the problem which we have. So I'm going to remove this. It's nowhere I need to tell you, but I'm informing you as this filter obviously it won't be as how it is now. So as we are completely removing that, I'm informing you guys. That's it.
Hmm. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, Sandeep.
Yeah, if any doubts, you can knock my door. I'll try to get uh, these which what and all we have sent right delay
Yeah.
notifications and all. I will try to bookmark those things. I will search for that and I will bookmark it and I will try to send to you guys.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.